Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, hello, my name is Ken, and this is my friends,
Rini.
Mario. Fidi.
And there's another one of our friends that is currently in Japan, and she's going to be reporting live from Japan.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Okay, so basically, we're going to explain about our presentation. Actually, we presented this in a class with Parupi before. So this is actually an analysis of our own professor, Professor Leonard Ong. So basically, he is creating a case study about exploring the relationship among e-service quality, e-trust, e-satisfaction, and loyalty at higher education institutions. So basically, what is e-service? So basically, e-service is the electronic delivery of services through digital channels such as websites, mobile apps, emails, or other online platforms. And basically, by giving the e-service, we are hoping to gain e-trust, which is basically the confidence and belief that users have in the reliability, integrity, and security of online services and also transactions provided by the higher education institutions. And by gaining the e-trust, we are hoping that the users provide us with e-satisfaction, which is the level of contentment or fulfillment that users experience when interacting with our e-services provided by the higher education system. In this case, I think Pa Ong is citing ENMOY as one of his subject to study on.
So again, based on your explanation, I'm still curious that how about the relationship to the loyalty into the higher education institution based on your read on this paper actually.
Okay, thank you, Fidi, for the question. Oh, very good question.
Good question. 100.
This is going to be very hard to explain if I don't already have the answer. Okay, so basically, by providing e-service, we are hoping to get e-trust, right? As I said before. So the loyalty that our users will give us, or give the institution, in this case us, will be based on the e-satisfaction. So that is provided by gaining e-trust by providing the e-service. So that's the basic explanation of it. I hope that answers your question actually.
Of course, Ken.
Thank you.
Numero uno.
Wow, that was so cool.
Thank you. Okay, so basically, we have a few of research method, right, that we use. Please, Mario.
I'm interested. Can you explain about the research method?
Okay, that's quite a tough question.
Oh, you're repeating me.
Will you answer or not?
Of course, I will answer because because the last semester I took some business analysis.
Okay.
So I didn't didn't want to explain one by one about the research method, but I will conclude all of the method that Prof. Ong used in this method.
Okay.
I mean, this research I already employed that structure equation modeling.
Okay.
So, based on the data that Prof. Ong already used a questionnaire to gather the data and make some 5-point Likert scale for the question. And there's so many measurements that they're using, for example, like C-square and etc. Then the summary of this thing that the overview of the research method, the collection technique, and also the instrument use, and all of the thing that it's already showing you that this is a good data sampling based on the data. I mean, this is not. It's not common.
Yes.
Rini, you know that when we do some
in the business analytic class,
examination, that it's so hard to find the good data.
Yes.
To do some data analysis, there's so many data scatter and something like that. But I can assure you that from this data, Prof. Ong in this research actually, Prof. Ong already have good data because from the showing all of the criteria, the 10 criteria, it's shown has a good scale for this research. So I mean, this is a really good data for the explanation and also the thesis. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah. So and after explaining about the methods that are used by Pa Ong, we have generated a few questions
Yeah.
from ourselves that are already answered. Don't worry, we won't have to be.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course. We already did the presentation.
I mean, this is not the problem. I mean, we are just curious.
Yes,
about
we are
the topic.
curious. I mean, like we would like to enhance
Yeah.
the paper itself, enhance our understanding of the paper. So we have 3 questions that are already answered, but we are going to explain it here. The first question being about the loyalty of university students has become a noteworthy issue to survive in a highly competitive landscape, as you all know, and to compete with other universities with which impact to change the traditional management with the digital management.
Yes.
Could you please answer it?
Yeah. I think maybe we can start from the 5-quarter analysis. We talk about the competition here. So there is a new entrant, there is a competitive rivalry, and we talk about the threat of substitute products, and there is also bargaining power of the customer. Right now, it's like a student is the customer in this case, and bargaining power of the suppliers. So in suppliers is we talk about the stakeholder that support the university or the higher education, such as banking, the payments, something like that. But I think we can focus in the industry rivalry, competitor rivalry, and also the threat of new entrants. Right now, competition just not only in Indonesia but also coming from the overseas, the international university, because digital technology right now make borderless. So like Dinda right now in Japan, that we can see that we close with Dinda, right? So same. Because I think Harvard, Oxford, it's offer a lot of online class. So if university in Indonesia cannot increase the loyalty, so they will cannot provide a lot of students coming to the universities. So I think to satisfy the student with some of the technology update right now, I think it's important. So we need to use the technology as the opportunity to deliver the service, so the student can experience
enhance their
good learning, and also enhance the experience, and they can spread the word of mouth to the others. So this university can have a lot of students coming.
Because I can imagine that if we still using burung merpati,
oh my god,
to giving some tasks or explaining something.
Have you experienced that burung merpati?
No.
If that, I know your age, How old are you, Fidi?
Very old.
Very old. Okay.
Because this paper will not relate actually.
Yes.
That's traditional.
And relating to that first question, I think the second question is, the answer to the second question is also related to the first one. But our second question is mainly about the relationship of e-circle variables in the educational sector. Could you further explain about it?
I think if we have heard about the service quality in the traditional way from Parasuraman and Zetamal, I think.
Yes.
So, I don't know which country also Parasuraman, because it sounds like a Japanese, right? Parasuraman, Okay, there is I think 5 dimensions in here. There is reliability, assurance, empathy, responsiveness, and tangible. Tangible, we talk about how good looks, it is handsome, beautiful, something like that. We can touch. But responsiveness is about how we react all of the inquiry of the students when come to the university, and empathy, how we showing care to in this case the customer is student, right? But I think we can focus in these 2 dimension. It's reliability and also the assurance. So how we can provide the updated knowledge or the accuracy of the information about the learning itself to the student, and also how we can the ability of the university the staff, provide the trust to the student. And these two dimensions actually, if we map to the questionnaire form from Professor Ong, it will fit to the fulfillment items.
Oh, I see.
So we talk about the reliability there, we talk about the assurance things to the students. So I think traditional and the digital service quality, I think it's quite the same, but there is a difference actually. It's the empathy thing, because we cannot put it the empathy things if we just have experience in the portal. The different when we do the traditional face to face, we can show the empathy, but it's difficult. I think in the portal we show the empathy. So maybe from the service quality, 4 dimension can be fit to the digital, but in the empathy thing, I think
still lacking.
Yes, it's still lacking. But we can improve it in the UI UX.
Yes, of course.
Part of the UI UX of the journey of the student go to all of the digital platforms of the university. Maybe we can show our empathy to that UI UX.
Yes.
So I think that's my.
And along the way, as time passes, we are going to, further improve e-services that we provide, right?
I think it's a good to keep improve. For instance, we can give a lot of good experience in the digital way to the student, gamification, reward. Maybe we can put it in that digital way.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so our last question, the burning question that we are giving. Yes, that we are giving our leader.
Maybe Marini, you want to give the question?
Please.
I think we talk about the study, the comparison of the effect of the traditional service quality, trust, and satisfaction.
Yeah.
So how do you think about that?
Wow, it's a quite difficult question.
Of course,
Yeah.
the best for our leader.
Yes, so tricky
Tricky, yeah.
and almost cannot answer it.
Okay, we leave it.
You can show your competence.
Okay. Of course, it's very a good question, Kak Rini. We
For
should,
leader, yes.
yeah,
Again.
we still need the service quality, trust, and certification for the university, of course, and it's still to be improved. The first one is we have to make the foundation of decision making. So there are fundamental parameters that we must focus on, like the service quality, the trust, and satisfaction about the student. So we can focus on the consumer behavior. And then the second one is the changing of landscape, the service quality. Like we see, for example, in COVID, we transform from offline to online class. So we have to make changing the culture. Like before, from we face to face, we meet face to face, and now we are facing about online. We can do anywhere. We can, like Adinda can do in Japan, and we from Indonesia,
Kalibata, ya.
Jakarta Selatan.
Jakarta Timur?
Yeah.
Salah nih?
Jakarta Selatan.
Oh ya, sorry.
Selatan.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay. Like that. So we have to make the changing, and then the third one is the changing the competitiveness. Yeah, as we can see, there are many competition in the higher education market. So we have to make something that very unique in one of the universities, not university. Okay, yeah. And then the fourth one is student expectation. These days, students are very demanding. Like Fidi maybe, for example,
Demanding.
very example.
It's very demanding.
On their education especially. So we have to make an atmosphere that there will surpass their expectation. Like that.
I'm still expect burung merpati.
Oh my god,
Like
how old
password,
are you,
password.
Fidi? How old are you?
Can you spell it? How old are you?
Harry Potter.
Okay, the last one.
Okay, the last one is last but not least is about the long term of impact. We know that we have to make something that memorable for the student.
That's
For the alumni.
ourselves, right?
Yeah. We have to make something that memorable that cannot be forgetful. Like first love, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Have you?
But the good thing, yeah. But,
Have you?
For several times again.
Yeah.
Not first time.
okay, that's the long term, and that's all the question.
Thank you.
Maybe the answer, bro.
And the answer. Sorry about that.
My leader is nervous actually.
You.
I hope you can. And the answer, help the answer maybe.
Good answer,
Yeah.
bro. Because
Yes.
we still need the answer from our friend from Japan, right?
Yes, of
Yes.
course. So we are giving the time and place to our friend Adinda from Japan.
Yay!
Education in Indonesia need to look up to the education system in Japan. The foundation of the Japanese educational system is strong and they have a lifelong commitment to children. If we look back in what our system has, most of our curriculum is not related to the criteria that our work field needed. Meanwhile, here in Japan, they have a linear view of how their education system can be functional to the work field.
Hi, so please give me one word about the educational quality today.
Unstable,
Unstable.
unequal accessibility with similar quality of education,
Progressing.
uneven,
Improving.
corrupted.
It's about development.
Development.
A reform.
It's improving, depends on the country. Like each country have different education level. And the main source of improving, it's the technology is improved. For sure, the education will improve in the country.
Thank you so much.
For the information from Japan.
Thank you,
Adinda.
Yeah, we actually
Don't forget.
Yes, we actually
Oleh-oleh.
Cheers
Oh,
here.
ole-ole.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No, ole-ole only.
Yeah, don't worry, we won't expect anything.
Yeah,
It's
only
the ole-ole.
Oleh-oleh.
On apa? The shoes, the shoes.
Shush.
Shush. What shoes?
What shoes?
Okay, so basically that's all the information that we have for tonight. We hope that our way of telling you this information would benefit more for you guys in the future, because this video will be uploaded on YouTube. Yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah.
shoes.
The shoes.
The shoes? Okay.
The shoes. Okay, so thank you for watching us until right now, and we hope to see you again in the next opportunity.
Yes.
Good night
Okay.
and
Good night.
bye bye.